Yeah. With these bitches, we switch bro. Jumping that pussy like kangaroo. Now that bitch joy like kangaroo baby. Top out the Audi, jump in the Mercedes. Put on my chains on these bitches, go crazy. Down to tell her, keep it daisy. Yeah, you bad, but boo, I got a split. Got a date with a brick. Yeah, with these bitches, we switch bro. Jumping that pussy like kangaroo. Now that bitch joy like kangaroo baby. Top out the Audi, jump in the Mercedes. Put on my chains on these bitches, go crazy. Down to tell her, keep it daisy. Yeah, you bad, but boo, I got a split. Got a date with a brick.
Y'all already know.
I don't play soccer. Shrimp and lobster. Only McDonald's. Trying to meet Medellin. Took her to Prada.
Big whoopie, nigga. I stay with lines like cookie, nigga. Pistol how to be cooking, niggas. I don't fish a lot, but I be hooking niggas. Fuck these niggas. I do what I want, when I want. I ain't got a schedule. Got that rock like heavy metal when I pop your girl like a Dr. Pepper. This shit's without an effort. Like Curry at a 3-point line. Bitch talking about she don't suck dick. 2 words, girl by skirt off in that 2-door with that black grill like Darth Vader. Never been a hater, we gon' start later. That the hoe was grounded, I was gonna say.
Yo, what's good? It's your favorite CEO, Gem Gallardo, a.k.a. Mr. President of BK. We live and direct at Vocal Chamber Live. Here with...
Water Walker, you know Jesus, you heard me?
Now, you heard that. That's a real unique name, man. How you get that name, man?
Oh, listen, man. Like, when I get on these tracks, I be walking on waters, you know what I mean?
That's a fact. But I want the people to know it's something they don't know. You know what I'm saying? They're getting to know you now, but it's something they don't know. I want you to let them know, right, how you got on the radio.
Well, actually, you know what I mean? Like, I ran into somebody, because, you know, I ain't even got no local buzz. Like, I ran into somebody that recognized me, you know, seen it in me, gave me, you know what I mean? My man Jim, you feel me? You know, now I'm GGMG, you heard me? Like, that shit got right on the radio. My man did some thorough shit for me, and now you know I'm gonna keep it thorough with him, you feel me?
It don't get no realer than that. And I'm gonna tell y'all, like I told him, at the end of the day, listen, he met me, he was dope, put the situation together, he got on the radio, but at the end of the day, I told him his music got him on the radio. All I did was connect the dots. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't write that.
You already know what it is. Jesus Water Walker. Yeah. Cooler gang gang.
Yo, that was lit, man. You already know what it is, man. I mean, we already know where it's at. Me and Drewski, we already know where it's at. So, you know, Goddess could give a little 2 cents about what she think.
I think you had that energy. I think it was dope. I love the song, and I just like your vibe. It was dope.
Fine, man. Like,
yeah, I gotta agree with both of them. Your energy was good. You know, very confident on stage. That comes across. You know, that's very important for me. The only critique I would have gave for this performance was the hook is strong. We love the kangaroo hook. During the hook, the second and last one, you really wasn't performing it. You was just doing your ad-libs. Now, if you had a hype man or a backup, you know what I'm saying? Let him do all the stick. Let him do all that.
Right.
We here to see you performing, and that's my favorite part of the record. Right. And I felt both the second and the last hook, you ain't performing. You was just doing your ad-libs on it. I'm like, damn, I want him to perform it. That's my favorite part. So that's the only like critique I had for the performance. But as far as the records go and the songs go, Jem knows, like, I actually heard Kangaroo before you performed it, and I was a fan of the record. So you definitely got the potential to, you know, take that record and run with it and use that to open doors for other opportunities.
I'm trying to, you know I wanna, I'm gonna, check it out. Yo, I'm riding on 4 wheels, cause for real I can't sit still. Don't have time to kill, but you just wanna chill. I gotta eat, and that means that I gotta eat 3 square meals. I'm not just talking, I'm hungry, and I'm trying to get this record built.
we had the Vocal Chamber Live, and we here with
Goddess 80, you already know. L.I. Strong Allen in the building was good.
Ooh, I felt the spiciness, the aggression in that. That was real assertive right there. How'd you get that name Goddess? How'd you get that name Goddess?
Well, it's the evolution. I'm so happy to be here and excited to be here. You were on my show, the Paramore Podcast, Paramore On, and it's lit because I'm a goddess, of course.
There you go. And I was on her podcast. She's dope. You know what I mean? She wear different hats. We excited to see what she got to bring to the table. You know what I mean? Let them know what you're going to be performing and how you feel to be here.
Oh my God, I'm super excited. Shout out to GGMG Enterprises. Shout out to DJ Drewski, Hot 97, everybody that's here. Like I said, I'm super excited. I'm a clinical prevention counselor and working on my license as a mental health counselor. And so this is not all I do, like he said. But look, I'm doing my first song that I ever wrote at 19 up until the feature that I was on, which is Mean Queen, Pretty Bitch from the Burbs, and it's lit.
I wonder, I'm gonna. Right? Shout out to the LI Boys, ladies. That's my team. No bragging, I'm stacking. I'm beautiful, fresh chicks, I'm toe tagging them. Instead of sack with them. To the left in your sweats, I see they sag on ya. That chest and ass is no plastic, hun. And it ain't a whole pack with a magnum sword. We up next, no questions, no waxing up. Damn bitch, here we go again. I'ma get it in this entertainment, but we can get it.
Yeah, man. So what I would say is I think, you know, your performance was pretty good. I think you moved with confidence. It was nice and classy. You know what I mean? You wasn't too crazy. It was nice and smooth. You projected your lyrics. You know what I mean? We heard everything you were saying. I think it was dope. I think it was dope.
I think it was good. I like your style.
Thank you.
You look good, girl.
Thank you. I'm hot now.
I know how it is. And that adds to it. And you definitely was confident.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with the whole energy thing. You're sweating, so you know what I'm saying? At this point, I know it's a little hot. You up, me time? Alright, so yeah, your energy was good, confidence was there. And I like the build-up of how you put your set together. I was actually surprised. I didn't think it was gonna come as hard as you did. Like from your voice alone, like your vocals, and I wasn't expecting that. So to see you perform and then to hear the music, like I was, okay, threw me off in a good way.
Okay.
Each year these more dramatic days I never feel sadness. All I hear is talk while nobody taking action. Complaining about life, never made none happen. Since a kid I've been a bad kid, causing madness. You're breaking your reaction, what you see is what you're getting. Yeah, I had to learn lessons from my mind I'm disconnected. Got joining the journey, all my bridges keep on burning. Showing no concern and I don't stop, I'm always working hard.
We had the Vocal Chamber live. We excited. You know what I'm saying? I'm here with
Tommy Roses.
Tommy Roses. Tell them how you got that name, man. I'm excited about that.
I just thought it up one day. Sounded good to me, so I'm like, I'm gonna roll with that.
Shit, it sounds good to me too, man. Tommy Roses. All right, so what songs you doing today, man?
So I got one song, I Remember When, then I got my other song, Thorns, for tonight.
Okay, and I ain't gonna lie, listen, man, I heard a little bit of his music. He pretty dope, man. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna surprise a lot of y'all tonight.
Deep, so the ring don't sing to me. I can't keep the peace, I'm as moving as I please. No voice talk, connect the pieces like the puzzle. Come through with the muscle, shake the skeezers off, I pluck them. Hopping in the game, I forgot about the huddle. You don't love me, fuck you, I don't know you, I don't trust you. Keep it in the bro, so unapologetic. It's fucked up my perception. Tired of hearing questions. Jersey turned me selfish. I've been hated since existence. Trying to bring me like a defense. People changing like the season. I'm done with keeping secrets. It's in my songs, I mean it. Real shit never scripted. I've been no descriptions. Put your phone down, listen. I'm more than just an image. But can't see in the mirror. Life ain't getting clearer. My thoughts is getting weirder. Oh.
When you do anything, the first 30 seconds is the determining factor of the outcome, right? You have to automatically grab people with your music as soon as you start. And I feel like the first song should be one of the strongest. And it's even better when you give us a strong song and then climax and then the end, the finisher is like, that's it, right? The second thing, which is the biggest thing that I tell artists all the time, and I want you to remember this, because this will make or break you in the industry. Stop performing over your vocals. Every time you go to the studio, make sure you get a performance track, a clean version, and you have the dirty version. That is mandatory every time you record a record.
Well, yeah, I agree. The first one was just a little bit, it was just a little slower for the pace. And I feel like the second one picked up and had more energy. Even just more or less the performance aspect. You know, it just, you had more energy on stage, which was what I was looking at. But yeah, I think that yeah, the second one was dope. I enjoyed it. And I liked the message.
Appreciate
it.
I wasn't too, the build up of it didn't bother me, like starting off with that record. What did, I was like, the first 30 seconds was the intro to the record. So it kind of gets like awkward, especially in this type of situations.
Yeah.
So it's like awkward, and we're just watching you. You kind of don't know what to do. We don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? We're just kind of waiting it. And the same thing happened in the intro to the second song. It was like a lot of just dead time. So my only advice is figure out how to fill that out, how to keep us. And it's because now there was during the transition, I actually caught myself going into my phone. And then what brought me back is when you said, like, thank you guys for having me.
I said on new alarms, I see my niggas in December. Keep on fighting, talking arms, I know the path, but we better see. Like once we get a war, nobody really with the pressure. Got the heat on sound my arm, you know I'm pulling it whenever I said.
And I'm live and direct at the Vocal Chamber Live with DJ Drewski and my boy right here.
J Bounce.
We with J Bounce, man. So J Bounce, let them know where you from and how you feel about being here today.
I'm from Brooklyn. I reside on Staten Island now though, but I'm chilling. It feels pretty good to be here. I'm blessed for real. Like, you gave me the opportunity. This man right here is greatness, for real.
I appreciate that, man. But you know what? I'm excited to hear you perform and hear your music, watch you perform. And I'm really excited to see how Drewski feel about all of y'all music, you know what I'm saying? But I want you to give your all, and what songs you're performing, by the way.
One song called Consequences, Pressure, and Eruption. They three gonna be on my next tape that's coming out soon.
I've been making consequences, gotta get my head straight. Different kind of money, you can't get this shit up in the state. I've been on the road thinking about it, dinner plate. This shit ain't never been the same since I was my feet. I know you love me if you so you gotta gain space. I've been caught up with emotions, gotta get away. Maybe when this is over, we can go and take a date. We're about to Cali to the road, this ain't no debate. You gotta get that everybody.
First and foremost, I really did enjoy the songs. But here's the problem. Obviously, rapping over the vocals, that's a no-no.
Yeah, I already know, bro.
That, because you're saying some dope shit.
Yeah.
I'm listening to what you're saying. I can hear you. But with the vocals, it's distorting it. Where more people were here, if this was an audience, everybody wouldn't hear it. The second is just as important as this what I'm saying right now. You have to sell what you're saying. And you didn't look enthusiastic up there. You looked like you was just trying to get past this performance, like you wasn't excited. And I know you're excited. So I'm trying, yeah, I can tell. It's okay. No, it's okay, but I told you we'll pop your cherry on this show. Yeah. Yo, so it's all good. For me, like, what we hope to accomplish in doing the show is that after you take the critique, we hope that you go work on the stuff that we said and we hope to see you again. That's the only way we're going to know what we're saying is actually doing something. If we just wasted our breath to people and we don't see them again, we don't know if they took what we said. We want to see you again. And we would love to see that your season when you come back like, yo, I'm ready, what's up, let's go. And you're showing us that energy because you got some dope music. Give us that energy, bro. Don't look like you just sad, like you just trying to get it over. Like, all right, my mom made me do it, so I'm going to do it. You know what I mean? You got this, for real. You got this.
Yeah, that's like everything he said was true. Like the songs was great. It was just like, the energy was just like, you just laid back. I was like, I wanted to see you do that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's it, but everything else is good.
Yeah, I agree. The music was good. It sound current. You know what I'm saying? You said you're 19, so you gotta make songs that 19-year-olds would listen to, and I think you got that, and you show your versatility. The first record was more, had the more turn-up feel. The second one was more emotional, more deep. So you definitely showed that in the performance. The only thing, again, is the transitioning, and I know it's your first performance, and now that you said it, I don't expect much. And we was in the club and you performing, and between both records, you ain't doing nothing. I might just go leave.
2 times. I had a dream of wanting to turn it into nothing. Doing my thing that I want to love. I don't want the dreams to give me the money. Still with the same so get another thing. I know the record is why I keep coming. This is like a talk on the call that they get me. Go get the players and ball like he's drumming. Open the pussy to
We live and direct at the Vocal Chamber Live, and I'm here with
Shot 2 times from Staten Island, New York.
Shot 2 times from Staten Island, New York, man. Let them know how you got your name and how you feel about being here today.
I got my name because I'm the second generation of like my name, whatever. So I just added the 2 times. Like my pops got the same name as me, so I'm Shy 2 times. Like
that's better than Junior.
Exactly. I like to differentiate myself. I don't want to be being different. But yeah, the songs I'm performing today, one of them is Dream. That's the name of one of them. The second one is Stars.
All right, that's dope, man. And how you feel about being at the Vocal Chamber Live?
Happy to be here. This is a great opportunity. This is my first performance, so. Yeah.
Oh, wow, look at that. We just popped this cherry. We about to pop this cherry, man. You know what I mean? It's his first performance, so he here at the Vocal Chamber Live. Now, how many people can say that? Your first performance, you're on a huge platform. Your first performance. So now I'm really excited to see what he brings to the table. You know what I'm saying? We here with DJ Drewski, so you already know it's lit. I think the 2 things that for you to take out of this performance and this critique is one, fix your performance track in a way where you got it down pat. Yeah. If you're doing ins and outs, you know it and you're on point with it where it's not behind or before. Right. The second thing is, which is the biggest thing a lot of artists lack, is the stage presence. Right. Stage presence sells your performance, your record. You know what I'm saying? You can have an okay song, but if you really moving it and you selling it, we're gonna buy it. Right. You understand what I'm saying? So you gotta put a little more energy into your performance because of the type of music you make. Right. You follow me? Yeah.
Right. I think the second song I really enjoyed the second song more. So yeah, just a little bit more energy into that, and you know, it was a go for me.
The music was good. The records, you have the records. You have it. Put the energy to it, and during your performance, you engage with your audience, whether it's us 3 today or 1,000, 10,000. Now, once did you look up? I know. You know what I'm saying? He was just, I saw, I was like, yo, I don't know if he could hear his own records, like where you were at in the records, so you just was concentrating on that part more, which is, you know, that's in the mix. Make sure your mix is good where you can hear your vocals if you're going over it, whatever it is. But now once I'm like, yo, I want something just to look me in the eyes and look up. You know what I'm saying? Look up and give it, because the records were good. It was fun records, cool records. Energy on the records was good. It was just like, yo, just engage a little more with the audience. Same thing in between, transition and just engage more. Yeah, you probably overthinking right now, which is, yeah, I get it.
It's my first performance, so you know.
I did, exactly.
It's the performance.
Right. So just take what we telling you and just apply it to your second performance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let's go. Yo, DJ Drewski, thank you again, man, for your time. I appreciate it. Man, I'm on my bullshit. I don't really care. They all over my body. They love to see a nigga throw. They thought I was losing, foolish. I know what you thought. Look, bitch, I'm on my bullshit. I don't really care. They all over my body. They love to see a nigga throw. They thought I was losing, foolish. I know what you thought. Listen, it go like. It's not much the same man. They're actually proving all I've been doing is says everything, man. The way we do, you can tell I pull up with the shit that gets sold in your face, man. Straight from the basement. People say trying to talk like in phases, but I gotta break it. I do not pay my kid when you're in.
You already know what it is, man. You here live with your favorite CEO, Gem Gallardo, a.k.a. Mr. President of BK, and I'm here with...
I'm Suncy, you already know the vibe.
Yo, you hear that, man? That's a unique name, man. Let them know how you got that name.
That's my government name. Word to it. That's my government name. My mom's gave me that name, and that's the name that I'm sticking with. I am just stand out, you feel me?
Yo, that's dope. Yo, she made me feel like a giant, though, right? Word, man. But, yo, let them know how you feel to be here and what songs you're going to be performing.
Yo, I feel blessed, man. It's a good opportunity, just like all the other artists said, you know, just for the time being taken out for us as indie artists, you know, growing and, you know, trying to make it somewhere in the game. It's a real good opportunity. So tune in, all artists tune in. Tonight I got Raw for y'all and I got Action. It's for my new EP on all digital platforms. Take one. I'm Suncy everywhere.
Shit, I don't really care. They all over my body. They love to see it. They the boy. It's a movie. When I say act slightly, they hate. They did it to me. What? I did it precisely to fans. They all on my body. I did it precisely. When I say action, it's what we go say. I just know they don't like you niggas looking over me.
right? Especially like the second one. I think that right there, I could hear that, you know what I'm saying? I could really listen to that. I hear both of them, but that one stand out more. I think you got a smooth, laid back swag, you're not like too turned up, but you move it, you know what I'm saying? When you started it, you did your thing, and then you started talking to us while the beat was playing. You know what I mean? Kind of filling in that gap until it transitioned into the next song, which is dope, and that's important. You know what I mean? He was letting us know like that was my first single, this is what it was, blah, 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 blah. I'm about to do the next one, and then boom, the beat started coming into the next one. Then you started rapping. I want to say this too, which is important. You're probably the only person that came with a performance track.
So far,
yeah, so far, and that's important. So keep doing that, you know what I mean? Don't rap over the vocals. I had somebody right now in the live that said the fact that I could hear everything and what she's saying is dope. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate y'all, all the love.
For real, you know what I mean? You're the only person that they said that about, so that's dope.
Yeah, I feel like the second one, where you showed your personality more. Like I actually remember stuff from it, like, you know, ripping my pants in this way, that Brooklyn shit. Like I was able to really, you showed like more swag with it, and yeah, I mean it was dope. I like it. I like your swag. It's dope. You let it.
Yeah, I agree. I think your personality definitely helps push the music. You know, just your whole vibe. You got a good vibe from the time you walk in the doors. You know what I'm saying? So that whole time, I think everyone in the room kind of felt your vibe, and we fell into your world. It wasn't about Vocal Chamber Live. It was about your performance at that time. So I really respect that you could walk in the room and kind of set a tone.
It's been on my mind, something I can't describe. I really only have one type, I really only have one night. Don't know what butterflies I like, the perfect summertime. So a lot of it was to kill you, see cause Gallardo. Still up the line.
And we live at the Vocal Chamber Live, and we here with...
What's good? It's your boy Red Light.
Hey, yo, Red Light, let them know where you from, man.
Born and raised in the X, baby.
All right, so listen, man, you at the Vocal Chamber Live. Everybody can't be here, like Flex said, right? Everybody can't be here, but how do you feel about being here?
I'm super excited. We're about to turn up. Ain't nobody doing this shit but GGMG. Word up.
We provide an opportunity during the pandemic, allow artists to actually perform. They're going to perform one-on-one, intimate situation with DJ Drewski. You already know, it can't get no better than that, man.
I'm about to perform one night. I got New York City, it's a New York joint, and I got a freestyle at the end called Bars. Turn up.
But you so good, and you taste great, and you take the slay, like you crave the pain. I bring major pain like Damon Wayans. I break it back when I take it away. She threw it back, I made the cash, what else can I say? No future plans attached, just computer camera fact. I Superman that ass, like I saved the day. Hey, tell them haters to fall back. Hey, I'll see them later like I owe that. Hey, I'll lay them out like a doormat. Hey, play loud cause New York's back. Call me the chef cause I'm cooking. Manhattan to Queens, Staten to Brooklyn. If it wasn't for the Bronx, this would be going on. Tell every DJ, drop a motherfucking bomb.
You did something that I typically wouldn't like, but I liked. I'm gonna tell you what that is. You had your vocals, but you were so in sync with it. It sounded like doubles in the studio. You understand what I'm saying? When you have the vocals in the background and you're rapping over your vocals, I typically never like that at all. I've been talking about that this whole time with every artist. However, you pulled it off and you made me like it. Because you were so in sync. You were literally perfect with the words and the vocals that it wasn't off.
Until the Cottonmouth came out.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck, man?
But it was dope and it was smooth and your personality, like it literally, you gave us the energy, right? I could tell from your music you're very laid back. You got a smooth, vibe. And the first song, you was talking to the ladies, I enjoyed it, it was funny, it was cool, it was clear. I heard every word you said in both songs. I thought it was dope. I enjoyed it. I
appreciate you.
Wait, say Superman in that ass,
You said Superman that ass, what you did?
Right.
Superman that ass like I saved the day.
I like it. I mean, you got a cocky,
She get a super hard like Mike Check.
Oh, man.
Put the mic out.
It works.
Oh, man.
It works with your whole look, you know what I'm saying? My suits are tall, big built, so I see it. Like, it's good. It's good. It goes. It's a vibe.
That's why I love you.
Yo, DC need to cut you a check. Word up. Yeah, word. I think the music, you know, and we met before, probably what, like 2 years ago.
Nah, last Fall
It was
Fest.
last year?
The Fall Fest.
Yeah, it was a Fall Fest.
That was a year ago.
Yeah, last Fall Fest, it was like a quick breeze.
Yeah, so
a quick breeze.
no, I see like in the records, you know, the growth in the records, you having fun with it, more, you know, having like the first record, it sounded like you just in your bag talking shit, having fun with it, you know, because I think the music comes off more mature for a more mature audience because you got substance in your music, you're actually talking about stuff, you know what I'm saying? So you know, the kids these days, they're not talking about nothing. In your records, you talking about situations and experiences. So
Experiences, lyricists, like I try to do like as much as I can, like 3-4 words that match every 3-4 some fab shit. Like,
right. That's what I'm saying. It's more substance to the music, which I think music people can appreciate.
Since the start of time, I've been grinding the hardest. But they want me to slip, they want to chart the artist. Now I've been holding strong, but they want me to lose it. Like I ain't never took a loss, I had to pick and choose it.
And I'm here with
PG Warrior.
PG Warrior. That sound like something serious, man. I don't think I want no problems with you, man. Anybody with the name Warrior in their name sound kind of lethal, man.
It is, man. Everybody battle their own battles, man. I'm still here fighting. So that's what we doing. That's where we at. Warrior, you heard?
That's a fact, man. So let everybody know how you feel to be here and what songs you performing.
Well, I'm blessed to be here, first of all. Shout out to Double GMG. You already know DJ Drewski for making this happen. I appreciate the opportunity. And I'm performing a compilation of a couple of my mixes. And I mean, give you a little taste of everything where I'm going with this. You know?
AK-47 with the max up. Women don't want smoke, put it back up. Got the homies in they pop wanna act up. Do your light stiff in the black tops. Here's my rap if you want to call it bad luck. Compact, leave your thoughts on the sidewalk. Cause I'm there playing games with a fucking dog. Hit the body left from right, but that's first cross.
So, you brought a lot of elements to the performance that we were critiquing in other artists that lacked it. In other words, you brought the energy, right? You were emphasizing your words. I feel like the biggest thing that held you back was rapping over your vocals. That's it. Like if you would,
I'm trying to make sure y'all hear me. Like I want y'all to hear me.
Nah, most definitely. You know what I'm saying? Because if you came with a performance track minus the vocals, there's even different ways to do a performance track. Artists don't realize you can either literally just do a straight instrumental and rap over your joint, you know, over the beat. You could do ins and outs. You could do the chorus, the hook, and then just rap the lyrics. You could do like every other, like you could do every other line. You know what I'm saying? Like there's other ways to do it to get it, but we want to hear you. You know what I'm saying? What happens is when you rap over your lyrics, we're hearing the lyrics, and then we're hearing you, but sometimes they clash.
Yeah, I just like the fact that I felt he was really, really passionate. Like, yo, you went in. Like, I saw you was pumped up. I saw your muscles pumping. I was like, oh shit, like, yo, you meant that. I was like, damn, like, I fucked with that. It was just like your energy made me just believe you. You know what I'm saying? So it was dope.
Thank you.
Yeah, I agree with her. You can feel the hunger, you can feel the pain, you can feel the emotions through the music. And the records you make are good. Like the records are good for those type of records. I think the only thing we're missing is that one hit record. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel there was a single in those. And I like the way you edited, like kind of quick in between.
I'm gonna say there's plenty more.
Yeah, no, I already know. But the ones, I'm just basing it off of what we heard today, they were all like solid records, but nothing really was like, oh, that's it right there. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, he's nice, and you switched it up, and you feel the emotions. And every record, you felt it. And like she said, with your performance, even made it even better. But I still was waiting, like, all right, which one is that one to really kick in the door? And I just felt like it. From what we heard, there's probably a ton in the fucking hard drive, but from what we heard, I didn't hear that one like. When people say radio record or hit record, it wasn't one of those.
When I get the
right,
jumping right down.
Once you gain your fan base and your audience, those records right there are great to keep feeding them, and that's content, shoot videos, because every record had a different vibe to it, but it still felt like you, it sounded like you, and if I'm a fan of you, I'ma like those records. It's just that those couple records that really catch me, like, yo, I'm fucking with it, like, I like it, I wanna hear more.
I'm running, they coming, the cops is on my ass. 2 ops will drop, I blast it when I pass. I shoot up everything, bring fire with the gas. Cause when I beat my chest, the cage starts rumbling. Blowing all the apes, purple got the guns in it. Back out everything, grenades all in the truck and shit.
You already know what it is, man. We live. Your favorite CEO, Gem Gallardo, a.k.a. Mr. President of BK, and I'm here with the Queen.
Tanana, foreign.
You heard that? She's foreign. That means she's not like everybody else. She's unique. She's from out of this world. Tell them how you got that name.
Well, I'm like the oldest of, siblings and cousins and stuff like that. They could never say my name. My name's Tiana. I'm gonna put that out there for y'all. They can't say Tiana, so they go like Tanana, Tanana, Tanana. And foreign, it's just me.
You heard that, though? So what songs you doing today?
I'm doing a little bit of mixes. I don't really have full songs out by myself, so I'm doing a whole bunch of features that's just mixed into one, showing y'all what I could do, different vibes, different sounds, different me.
And you know what? I respect that because that just basically showed us how much she wanted it. You know what I mean? She basically just said she don't have no full songs, but what she did was she put a compilation together with her features and put it all on one joint. So that way Drewski could still get to hear her. And that's real right there. I appreciate that.
Don't everybody little mommy on the thug. You only fucking with me when you need a hug. When I just tell you, baby, let me fix you up. I need this consultation, so we need a club. They fucking with me, then you really is a dub. It's like the money, so you get to know what's up. For a bit, shit is crazy. Fucking on your bitch, I think she likes me.
I think you gave us what they call a sampler. Like when you go to a restaurant, they get a sampler and they give you a little bit of everything. And the way you broke it up, you gave us a diverse portfolio. That's what you gave us. You gave us different swag. You gave us the turned up. You gave us the sexy. You gave us, you know what I mean? Like you was going everywhere with it. I like the way the movement was. You know what I'm saying? Like you was really projecting everything you were saying. It was sexy, it was fly, it was hard at the same time. And I think that was fire. I don't have to say
Thank you. I promise you for how sneakers.
Nah, I already know. The one thing I would say though, the one thing I'm gonna tell you, like I told everybody else, moving forward, do your best to come with a performance track, right? Even though you're breaking up the records like that, do a performance track where the vocals aren't on the track. It's just the beat. That way we get to hear you. Even though I heard you, but it would sound much clearer if the words wasn't in the back. You could almost put ins and outs. You could put, every other bar or something on the beat. You know what I'm saying? If you want to project the line or the verse, whatever. Okay. You want to project it, but don't keep the words on the track. It takes away from the song. Okay. All right, but it was dope. Fuck with it.
Thank you. Yes, love. You look good. Your lyrics was on point, and your performance was great. I fucks with it.
Thank you, Daddy.
Yeah, your energy was on point. Your vibe, everything. You got that. Where do you get your beats from? Where's the production from? Like
Everywhere. Honestly.
You get them off YouTube and
yeah, some of them are.
Yeah, because sometimes when you get a beat off YouTube, I always tell the artists make sure the engineer's mixing it as well as they could, because sometimes the beat is just not mixed. So be very careful where you get your production from, right? Because you can be going crazy on a record, and sometimes the production, the beat is just not mixed because you got it off YouTube or whatever the case is. So that's very important, because some of the records, I'm like, they sound good and they're supposed to hit harder than what they, we only playing it on the speaker, but you can still hear like, some of these records should be hitting harder than they were. And that's just all in the mixing. It got nothing to do with you. Like,
that's why I need you for.
Right. Because your energy is great, you know what I'm saying? You're comfortable on that record, you in your bag, you know what I'm saying? I believe it when I hear it. It was the mixing on some of the records. I'm like, damn, I wish the shit was just mixed a little, because it would just hit harder.
Why is it important? Because every time I've seen you, right, you got the big glasses, you're always standing out, right? So as an artist, because a lot of new artists watch this and they're part of the Vocal Chamber Live, why is it important to stand out every time you step outside?
Well, this is your presence, and you know what? That's what speaks first. First, people see you, they see your presence first, so you have to grab people's attention.
artist, you know, I spoke about being a DJ and how the clubs was closed, but as an artist, how have you been maintaining, you know, this whole COVID situation?
I mean, it's just been writing.
Right.
Like throughout the whole thing, it's like you can't really go to the studios as much because you're afraid of COVID. You can't perform at shows.
Right.
So all you could do is write. So you just been writing and writing and writing. And I probably have like 3 albums already written. The amount of writing.
Just in these past couple months.
Yeah, it's just been, that's all it is.
Eat like I'm running double. Need a meal, but I want a couple. RP to these niggas watching bleed. I can see it crumble. Little cheese from my pocket till they need a bubble. See it make beef game, will need a mumble. I'm a second favorite rapper like I need a fumble. Need a big crib in the hills, I'ma need a hustle. So the shit tastes sweeter with a little struggle. You can see the bubbles. Peanut butter inside. Shot live, you messing with the big guy. That little man, he don't want smoke. So the time we came the inside, got love for my city like the Pope. Heard a little man looking for the big guy, CJ in the hood like bro.
Yeah, with these bitches we switching, bro. Jumping that pussy like kangaroo. Now that bitch joy like kangaroo babies. How about the Audi jump in the Mercedes? Put on my chains on these bitches go crazy. Donatello keep it daisy. Yeah, you bad, but boo, I got a split. Got a date with a brick. Yeah, with these bitches we switching, bro. Jumping that pussy like kangaroo. Now that bitch joy like kangaroo babies. How about the Audi jump in the Mercedes? Put on my chains on these bitches go crazy. Donatello keep it daisy. Yeah, you bad, but boo, I got a split. Got a date with a brick. I need a I don't play soccer. Shrimp and lobster, only McDonald's. Tryna be meddling, took her to Ronda. Juice Escobar, meddling, Chapo. Early morning ballin', call me a lobster. Don't touch my dick if it don't touch your tonsils. Been killed that pussy bitch, you a vibe.